It's time now for Better Health. I'm joined here with Asante's health expert, Beth Coker. Today we are talking about B12 deficiencies, but break down what is B12 to begin with.
It is a vitamin that our body needs to make red blood cells. And why are red blood cells important? They carry oxygen to all parts of our body, our brain, our muscles, everything. So we need a healthy level of B12 in our systems for our bodies to function normally. Now, if we're not doing that, we are prone to broken bones, being fatigued, these kind of things, which are not optimal health. And B12 is a vitamin our body does not manufacture normally and naturally. We need to consume B12 in foods or supplements. And the amount of daily B12 depends on your age. So that's how that's factored in.
Gotcha.
Now, some of the risks for developing B12 deficiency are any family genetics for low B12 in your gene pool, anybody who had part of their stomach or intestine removed, anyone who suffers from an autoimmune disease like diabetes type 1, or if they suffer from Crohn's disease, very low levels of B12. The older we get, our levels of B12 drop because we're just not consuming foods that are high in B12. And strict vegetarians and vegans need to be very cautious of their B12 levels because they don't eat the foods that are high in B12. So they need to be very aware of it and take supplements.
So how can we recognize if we are deficient in B12?
Some of the symptoms you'll find right away are weakness in your muscles, some balance trouble. People will have a smooth or a swollen tongue. They will have cognitive problems. They will have numbness in their fingers and in their feet. So these are some symptoms to watch out for. Fatigue all the time that you just can't come back from.
Got it. So how do we, if we are deficient in this vitamin, how do we treat that?
Well, it's determined with a blood test. First,
Okay.
find out what your B12 levels are. And then your doctor is going to prescribe B12 injections, first of all, to get that level back up. Our body absorbs that much sooner than a supplement. They'll put you on a supplement, and then they'll recommend foods high in B12, your fish, your meat, your eggs, your dairy products. We are not consuming enough of those kind of foods to get that level up.
Yes. Okay. Good stuff, Beth. Thank you. We'll be right back.